Pickle, let's go to the hotline. Let's go to the beach.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
Oh, yeah.
We're pleased to be joined by the head coach of the undefeated state-ranked Galveston Ball Golden Tornadoes, Coach Sheldon Bennight. Coach, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm excellent. How are things in Galveston?
Oh, doing pretty good so far. We're playing pretty well this year, and just in the middle of preparation right now. So you caught me out here at the end of our athletic period. So
Well,
appreciate you calling me.
we're pleased that you would take some time for us because I know you're a busy man. I want to go back to you are now in your fifth season there at Ball, and you took over a program that had one winning season in their previous 10. The first season was 2020. Everything in the world is going on. You guys go 1-8. But since then, the last 2+ seasons, you guys are 24-3 in that time. What is the difference now between the program that you're a part of and the program that maybe you inherited?
Well, the main thing, I knew there were some athletes down here, and what we really focused on was discipline and character. And those are the things. And when focused on that, we started having a little success, and the kids really started to buy in and match that with athletic ability of these kids. Then that's kind of been the difference, and the administration in the schoolhouse, they really buy in and help us a lot as far as working together on the character issues and the discipline of the team, and kids really taking to it.
You guys are off to a fantastic start, and I want to talk about a couple of your playmakers. One of the guys that I've been so impressed with is the growth of your quarterback, Kaiden Barker. This is a guy who feels like he's getting better every single week. What is it about what you're getting from your quarterback right now that has you guys rolling?
Well, the thing that makes him really good is not just his obvious physical ability, his ability to throw the ball and move with his feet, and it's his decision making and his thought process, his ability to think before the snap, get us in and out of this. The things that people don't see is getting us out of bad situations and into good situations. So, that's the thing about the quarterback that's hard to see if you're in the stands, but you appreciate so much as a coach. And that's the thing that really sets him apart from a lot of other quarterbacks, in my opinion. So he's a great kid, great family, and you can tell because he's all in. He's all football, and that makes a difference.
Is that the first time you've been interviewed that you've been asked about the quarterback first?
First time here lately. Yes,
because
that is quite a shocker, but yeah, a little refreshing. No, nothing against the others, but that's a little bit refreshing. That's good.
Well, there you go. Well, we're trying to mix things up a little bit because there's another guy on your team that I'm sure you talk about a lot, and I'll ask you to talk about him, Jonah Williams, the outstanding kind of do-it-all star for him. The numbers are impressive, and the tape is fun to watch. But you're the guy who sees Jonah Williams every day in practice. You're the guy who sees him in the locker room. What is it about him that makes him special?
It's his similar to what I talked about with Kaiden, but it's his football knowledge. It's really spectacular, the things he can grasp and do and adjustments he can make, and it's easy to tag a few things and make a few adjustments on the sidelines. And he understanding football allows him to get in the right position all the time, and it also allows him to help with his leadership. Being especially on defense, being a leader coach on the field, if you will, from that back end back there. And the next thing is, I've had him on varsity since his freshman year, and the biggest change this year is his willingness and his ability to step in their leadership role on this team as our most experienced player, and he's really accepted that, and it's helped our entire team.
Sheldon Bennight, the head coach of the Galveston Ball Golden Tornadoes, joined us here. Coach, I want to ask you, because Jonas obviously makes his impact felt all over the field, but a guy who he's part of a defensive unit that has been really, really strong to start the year. I know defensive coordinator Lake Tate was our defensive coordinator of the week last week. What have you seen from the defensive unit as a whole that has you most encouraged?
Well, the changes that I've seen is from the past couple of years when they were really good. The past couple of years, and into this year is their willingness to be a part of a team and not separate the offense from the defense. And I think that's in part because we have some players that play both sides of the ball a lot, and the fact that they really bought in, and they understand that winning is the most important thing. It's, so they can run, they're strong. We've been in the weight room for years now, and these kids were 7th and 8th graders when we came in, and I'm telling you that the weight room and the buy-in and their willingness to play like a team, it really has made a difference.
Sheldon Bennight of Galveston Ball. Coach, I want to ask you about what's going on tomorrow night. You guys have some visitors. 7 o'clock tomorrow night there at Corville Stadium. You guys welcome in another state-ranked team in Port Arthur Memorial. I know you guys have been working hard on the Titans, and I don't want to ask you to tell everybody what you're planning. But when you take a look at what you're going to be up against tomorrow night there in Galveston, I'm curious what you see.
A lot of athletes, well-coached athletes. They're very aggressive in everything they do in all 3 phases of the game. And, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with, I'll assure you. They're not coming in and going to allow us to do anything without a fight, So, and we know that. Our kids know that. But, they've got their defensive front is really good, and they've got skilled kids that can run and strong. And, so they've got a lot of things we've been trying to work on this week. I just, hopefully we can withstand the pressure that they're going to bring and see what happens.
And finally, Coach, before I let you go, I'm holding in my hands the 1989 edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. I'm going to flip over to page 264 if anybody wants to follow along. I'm going to read this. Developing a line to support the return of some solid players is the key if Evant hopes to avoid a repeat of last year's 1-9 record. The Elks welcome back 6 starters each way, including quarterback linebacker Sheldon Bennight, 5'11", 200, 4.8, who had 1,367 yards of total offense in 1988, plus Daryl Bates, Judd Wall, Jason Parrish. Coach, I mean this sincerely. I think you're the first Evant Elk we've ever had on the show, and we've been doing this for 9 years.
I do not doubt that at all. Y'all are bored to be looking that up. I'll tell you what.
I guess my question is 4.8. Do we think we can dial that back up again, or what are we thinking?
4.8. Are we? Maybe my GPA right now, not my 40 time. Yeah, unless we're talking about a 20-yard dash. I don't know.
I think it's absolutely fascinating because Evant, small town. That's why I'm confident.
Small.
You're the confident. And yet before this, you were at Galena Park North Shore, which is one of the largest schools in Texas. That had to be a little bit of whiplash, right?
Well, I amazingly enough, I started off in 6A and never been below a 5A. I don't know, something about it really being from a small town and taking those values. I grew up on a farm and all that, and all it was work. And growing up on a farm, you were ready to go to college and get a degree because I didn't want to spend the rest of my life on a farm. But taking those values to big school, that I don't know, it really meshed well with me, and I don't know, it's something else, man. I've been a long time, just 30 years, and I appreciate you giving that 89, yeah. 88, 89 business out to the public so they can kind of figure out my age.
Well, listen, that makes you, I'm doing the math in my head, 37-year-old Sheldon Bennight here.
There you go.
Tonight.
I like it.
Coach, we sure appreciate your time. Congratulations again on the fantastic start, and best of luck tomorrow against Port Arthur Memorial.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. There you go. Sheldon Bennight, head coach of the Galveston Ball Golden Tornadoes, joining us here for Texas Football today.